Can you believe it? I can actually start making thumbnails again. This is insane. G-Spur gang, I finally got myself a camera, an actual camera. I've been using the same like $18 webcam for I don't even know how long, and it's been bothering me because I have not been able to take like actual pictures in so long for my thumbnails. Because the contrast to my $18 webcam from 4 or 5 years ago is garbage, and it has so much whiteness to it, and it's terrible, which has led to some absolutely deranged thumbnails, absolutely deranged photos of me. And then, yeah, I'm finally putting it into it. This is the first official video I'm recording with this brand new camera. Don't know when this is going to come out. Maybe it's Friday. I don't know. This is kind of just chill. It's just me, by the way, if you haven't gathered. And I'm chilling on Warframe, which is something that has been, itching in the back of my mind, and we're back. And I feel like I'm finally, doing stuff again, which I'm a little bit overdue for. I want to progress in the game, and I want to actually mastery rank up. I want to feel like I'm doing stuff a little bit more than maybe I have felt like I've been doing in the past few years. So there's mostly just been cracking relics, but at least now I know I can go over to the void and grind relics in a normal manner just by doing these defense missions, which I feel like have changed. Not sure if you know or if I know exactly what even happened 2 years ago, but I believe they changed the way that these defense missions worked, where, we are into it. So I think, we're already on wave 3 here. That's perfect. So I'm pretty sure that after the end of every third wave now is when you get a reward, which I don't think was a thing. But I have nothing to base this off of, just my own recollection of playing Warframe for the past however many years. Almost a decade? No, not quite a decade. I haven't had a computer for a decade yet. But also, I feel like hold up. I'm using display capture today. So hold up. I'm gonna change the size of my. Hello, I'm in the camera at the top right. So yeah, look at this. Wave 6, wave 9, wave 12, wave 15 rewards, and somebody always leaves after the first 3 or 6, which is odd. But we're in it. I'm just going to kind of play through this mission, and the video is going to end when it's going to end. So whenever I run out of things to talk about. But really, I just wanted to hang out with the new camera on and just kind of look at the camera. I mean, it's awesome. But unfortunately, God, I've been having some technical issues with my mixer, which has been leading to some not great audio qualities when using any of my mics in any location, in any of these ports. On my mixer, and it's just giving feedback and like staticky noises, and it's gross, and I hate it. And I want everything to come out clean. I want my voice to come out clean. I want my my Discord recordings to come out clean, and it's just not as of recent, which is annoying because it's giving me flashbacks to way in the early days when I was recording everything with a blue snowball, except it wasn't blue. It was a circle black ball from Blue Yeti, or I don't know if the brand is called Blue Yeti, or I think that it's just called blue. There was a blue on it. It was the shape of a ball, and it stood up on a tripod, and I used it for I don't even know a good number of years, because an old high school friend and I had gotten it, and then he left it with me, so I did get a fair amount of good use out of it. And especially since it was omnidirectional, that was the big seller for us, because we wanted to do, group stuff where we're all like, sitting on a couch and recording stuff. Because I had an Elgato, I think we kind of went in on an Elgato and a microphone. So that's what we wanted to do. And I mean, see where that got us now. But I mean, I did a lot of good stuff with that blue snowball. Anyway, where I was originally headed with this story was my flashbacks, where I was, I'd be recording, I'll be going fine, I'd start editing it back, and then I would see this largest chunk, like, waveform in the recording, and I'd be like, oh, no, it's happening again. And then you'd get to the recording, to that spot in the recording, and it would just be, like, loud electrical feedback, basically, from the cable, because it's a micro USB cable. Or wait. No, it wasn't a micro. It was one of the... What is it called? A mini USB cable or something? It's like it's kind of like a trapezoid shape. There's like a box in front of a box. There's something's dead or dying around here. I can't see what it is. Whatever that is. I think it's a micro USB cable. No, that's not a micro USB. I think it's a mini USB cable is what they're called. But there's too many different kinds of USB cables these days, especially with the USB-Cs. And can this thing get off my HUD? Oh, man, it's stuck there. That's too bad. Okay. Yeah, there's too many USB cables around here. But anyway, I'm reverting back to the early days. So I think the next on the chopping block is unfortunately a new mixer, which I can just get the mixer that I want for everything else. Because this mixer is a nice, just, you know, desktop mixer. But I want to get a mixer that would be good for, like, if we wanted to do IRL recordings for podcasts or anything else, really. Like, if we wanted to eventually do, like, couch co-op stuff and then we each have our own microphones, I think that would be awesome. So I want to get a mixer that's capable of doing that. But ideally, I'd like to have one for that activity and then also for just on my desk. Because I don't want a gigantic, you know, 4 XLR input mixer on my desk, which I'm fine with doing. Especially if this one breaks and I have to replace it. Because this one I don't even know how long I've had this one for. Because I got this microphone in 2022, I think. So it's going to be 3 years old this year. Which, congrats, buddy. You've done a lot for me in the past 3 years. No, it can't be 3 years. Man, I am losing track of time. Is it? I think I got it in 2020. No, I didn't. Because I got this after my internship. No, but I graduated in 2020. So I had to have gotten it in 2021. I had to have. I'm putting it there. I got this microphone in 2021, and I think the year afterwards is when I got the mixer. I got the mixer after I graduated, and the mixer I got off eBay for half off. It's a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, and the 2i2 just means it has 2 XLR inputs, basically. It's like I think it's a 3rd gen, because it uses USB-C in the back. And it's, yeah, so it's originally, like, stocked at $200. I got it for $100, which was pretty sweet, so I had to grab it. And so I think I've had it for about 2 years now. Maybe 2.5, I don't know. But, I mean, that really is stinky that it's breaking on me. So I guess I'll have to go get a gigantic mixer for 4 inputs and just slap it on my desk, which I have space for, you know, there's a lot of extra space hanging out. And I think that's another thing now, too, because I was originally going to look to buy one. I know which one I want to buy. I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but it's like, it's a 4 input. I don't even remember what brand it is. But it's what the esports caster bench has at River Falls, where James and I do some casting. And that's the one I want, because I know it works. I know it works well. I've seen it with my own eyes. I can see all of the little settings on it, which I do like. I like being able to turn up little, specific parts, because I really like audio. I'm not an audiophile. I don't know if I'd go as far as an audiophile, because I really just like, at least in terms of hearing, I just like sound input and maybe music. Maybe not like, well, maybe I am an audiophile, which is just a terrible name for that activity. But I like sound, and I like at least being able to be heard well, because I have gotten a lot of compliments over the years on my voice, which I appreciate. I'm very thankful for it, and so I want to provide, not shit quality, basically, for that activity, for listening to me and listening to my voice, which is a really funny contrast if you listen to stuff with my friends on Discord, because it's over Discord. And even though I have the quality turned up very high, I think because you can change like the kilohertz, or I think it's kilohertz, you can turn up the quality of like your Discord calls, and you can make it absolutely bit crushed so it just sounds like garbage, or you can make it sound halfway decent, and then pretty decent. So it defaults at like halfway. In our main Discord call, I have it fully just cranked up to the max. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I'm trailing off of this activity, but I like being able to have the little intricate settings on this mixer that I have picked out. I think it's a Beyerdynamic. I don't want to go out and say it's a Beyerdynamic, 'cause I don't even know for sure if they make mixers. I'm guessing they do. I've had these headphones, which these headphones are Beyerdynamics. I've had my eyes on a Beyerdynamic pair of headphones for a while, and I finally had to get them because my other ones were falling apart after having them for like 5 years. So yeah, technology aging out of existence and just degrading over time activities in all the issues happening today and all of the fixes that I have presented to you all, which is replacing it with something cooler and something of better quality, all that good stuff. But anyway, I hope I mean, it looks like the camera's working well. It has autofocus, all that good stuff. Hello, can you see me? I'm trying to look at and it's got the cool little like the thing pops out so I can see myself, which is cool. I like being able to look over, see the big old camera, and like yeah, I can see how it looks in OBS right there, but I like being able to see it right here. Get that figure out of there. Right, just flipped out. I think that's really cool. And apparently it doesn't come with an SD card. So I have to go buy an SD card now, which I'm not exactly quite excited for. But it's something I would like to get as soon as possible, but I'm not going to use it as soon as possible because the main reason I have it is for this kind of activity or filming in front of the green screen, which should go a heck of a lot better and a heck of a lot smoother. And I'm super excited. I have not filmed yet my first video with the new camera in front of the green screen, and it's got the same little screw hole in it on the bottom, so I can attach it to any of my tripods that I've been using for the other camera and for everything else. And even though it's not a tripod, my old green screen, not really old, it's the main thing I've used it for is this camera. It's the thing that is supposed to prop up the green screen that is one of the two green screens I have, one of the two that I don't use. So my webcam sits up on there when I use it. And if you haven't noticed, I think I've said it multiple times very blatantly, but I have the height extended all the way up to the max on that thing. So it reaches, it's a good couple feet away from the ceiling, my room, and it looks down upon me. It's got to be a good like 1 or 2 feet taller than I am. So it's odd. It's an odd dynamic looking up at the camera, but I do like it. I think everything turns out a little bit better when I do that. So I'm happy with it. All right, where are we at? We're wave 11 here. I hope you've enjoyed thus far. I certainly didn't expect to just talk for 13 minutes, but I guess we're getting the juices flowing. I'm supposed to be streaming with Chaotic in a couple minutes here. Well, maybe not a couple minutes. He just messaged me. It may be like 40 minutes. We're gonna play some Raft, so hopefully that goes well. I have not played Raft. I don't think we've played Raft actually since we put it up on the channel, which was 2020, late 2021, which was among the first few things I recorded with this microphone, so I was still trying to like, who are the horses? There's horses in this game? First trying to like figure out this microphone and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to, honestly, that is where I believe my actual YouTube career has started, because anybody can just post to YouTube, and obviously that's what I've been doing since 2019. So we're just about to, I think this month marks my sixth year since my original post, which is nothing special, just a stupid little movie maker edit of 19-second, like maybe 9. Is it 19? Is it really 19 seconds long? It's pretty long. It's just a single shot on the DLT 19X. I mostly just wanted to use it as an opportunity to try editing something, even though it was in Windows Movie Maker, which was not the greatest first attempt to edit something. But the actual video that I uploaded afterwards didn't come until a couple months later, when Braden and I played some Overwatch, and I was able to record it with the Elgato and get that thing rolling. That was awesome. That was great. I've since moved on from so many things in that video, so, and I really liked where I am today, where we are, where we're going, and stuff like that. But anyway, I think I am gonna put this up this Friday, maybe. It is Saturday, and I have to go on a business trip on Monday, where I won't be back for 5 days. So that's great. Very impromptu business trip, because I was not expecting to do this by, what was it? I think I was decided my bosses were going to send me there on Monday or Tuesday of last week. So, yeah, with like 6 days notice on that one. So, it do what it do, but it should be it should be a, well, maybe not fun. Yeah, it should be a good trip in general. So, I'm excited. Shouldn't be bad. And let's just say I'm not worried about it. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to do another 3. So, buckle up. We're gonna strap in for another, what is it, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Oh, God, I love these new defense missions. It's awesome. I got another, let's see, I got the G8. I don't know what's in the Neo G8. I don't remember what's in the Meso A8. But I know the Neo X1 has the Zaku Prime blueprint in there. And actually, if you guys want to know some little G-Spree lore, I mainly was streaming Warframe back in the day when I was in college and streaming an insane amount of numbers, which I probably should have focused on my videos and stuff and like actually making videos, but I wanted to stream at the time. Videos they eventually became like my secondary thing, so I wasn't enjoying them as much. I loved the concept of creating videos, but I wanted to do more like stream highlight type stuff and funny moments type stuff, which is basically everything that's on this channel, the Overstock channel, because I still get immense enjoyment out of making those kinds of videos, and it's incredibly fun. The recording process of it, because a lot of the time it's not really like planned. Like the Borderlands video we did, which I don't know when that Borderlands video is going to come out, but that was like, we were 40 minutes into playing Borderlands or something, or maybe even like an hour, and the jokes were flowing, the giggles were going, and we were having just a great time. Which, that sounds really stupid. I'm sorry that I used that kind of wording. It sounds kind of bad. Well, not bad as in like bad, but it was it was fun. We enjoyed it, and we were enjoying ourselves. So I decided to throw up OBS and get a little funny little clips out of there. And it was an absolute fantastic video. It's basically done. I just have to wrap up some things and clean it up a little bit on the clips and transitions and stuff. But I mean, it's the Overstock channel. Those videos don't take me a whole lot to make because it is legitimately just like smashing some clips together. Maybe I'll put in like a little reference thing. But that's the type of stuff I like. I do really like it. Same with the main channel stuff that I'm doing now. It's a lot less effort, obviously, though, to make the Overstock channel, which is absolutely perfect because I can stock up on that thing for weeks and I don't have to worry about it. And sometimes we get, we get like 2 or 3. Like I think last week we got like 3 videos or 4 videos out of just whatever we were doing at the time for the Overstock channel. Whereas sometimes we go a week without recording for it at all, which isn't bad. I don't have to worry about it. It's great. So good stuff. I love this channel. This channel is great. So hope you guys enjoy it. I've been stuck at 19 subs for so long on this channel, and it's kind of interesting to see the side by side because like I'm not worried about it. I just think it's interesting that, I mean, I don't even know when I got to 19 subs. I've been at 19 subs for months now, and I mean, some of the videos pop off. Schedule 1 came out, and I decided I was gonna, expedite the process and put it out, upload it a little bit sooner than than a couple of weeks. And since it was, on time with the trend of Schedule 1, it got just under 200 views, I think. Maybe a little more. I think it has like 167 or something like that, which is pretty cool. I like that. I think that's cool that this channel is hitting some numbers every once in a while, but usually it doesn't, which is totally fine. I'm just kind of, it feels like I'm stocking up, because when eventually I'm going to break through, eventually something's going to happen, right? It's a very gradual pace, which I'm totally fine with, because too much in too short of a time is not exactly the greatest thing to happen, the most healthy thing to happen, all that good stuff. But I like the natural progression. As people join, as people consume my stuff, they'll have many more things to see. Or we're gonna do 5 his time instead of 4. Oh, I got another hour until we can play Raft. Oh man. Okay. Well, we're here. This video is gonna end in a couple of minutes. Yeah, cause the defense mission is almost done. I like that in Warframe also I can do autopilot and kind of just talk more normally, because I usually can't formulate my thoughts as well especially when things are happening. Thoughts apart from what is happening on the screen. So I think this is a good learning experience for me to try and like talk about and try and maintain a certain level of theme of what's going on. So throughout an X amount of video progress and all that good stuff. What is in this? What is in this G8? Was that Gauss, I think? Gauss Prime Systems? Yeah, Gauss Prime. I actually have 2 of those, which I'm kind of rolling in Gauss Primes. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think I'm going to end it here. We'll see you next time. All that good stuff. Be sure to subscribe if you're interested in more, which if you've made it this far in the video, you've probably already subscribed, so I appreciate you. As usual, I feel so stupid for saying that, but I feel like I gotta say subscribe because that's the norm around here. So I don't know. It's whatever. If you made it this far, I appreciate it regardless. And we'll see you guys next time.